Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Reverb, 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 reverb. No. All right. Good morning, y'all. What's up, Jay Wood? What's up, Black Cat Blacksmithing? I thought I saw off in the woods in here earlier. All right, so my son-in-law brought up something the other day. He said, "You got that flag there. Why don't y'all ever do the Pledge of Allegiance?" And I always thought, man, I hate to turn this into a meeting, you know? But then me and the big man talked about it, and we were like, it's kind of what we're into here. So, the only thing I got in an EDC pry bar would be a bad tool in pink. So we're actually going to start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. I wish that Big Man was here. We did talk about it while he was on the road. So, all citizens of the United States are welcome to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, I didn't play the Star Spangled Banner, but gentlemen, check your prepaid cards. The show's about to start. All right. Oh, I should have said, y'all check your prepaid cards because I do get ladies in the audience as well. Paracord. All right. All right. So this is a little different than our normal stuff because normally every item is loaded. So we're running just the new stuff today. So it'll take me a second to look them up. What color you want in paracord? Oh, no problem, Hooch. We joke that we're a cult community, but it's just because talking about being nice and making people's lives better or following God, that's our choice. Not pushing that one on anybody. That's something you find freely and voluntarily on your part. But, it kind of goes with what we're saying. If we all see this as the same place that we all live, we might treat each other different. You think that would be on there? Hold on, let me find it in the thing. 100 feet. 100 feet, Black Cat. I got the 4 colors. Only have one of each, though. It'll be winner's choice on color. And they're 100 feet. $7 on these. No, we're gonna have that problem all day today. All right. Been having problems where the computer doesn't want to run the thing. I gotta run it on the phone. All right, $7 on these. Winner's choice. 10 seconds on that. Jay Wood's in there. Got the 4 colors. Of course, you can use your coupons on just about any show that we publish. So, if you got any coupons, make sure they're in your wallet. Hooch87, what color you want, my friend? Hooch87 is taking green. Excellent. Welcome. You came here a browser. Now you leave an initiate of our order. Protect those weaker than yourself and let the 3 feet around you be the best place anybody could be today. All right. Ah, this stinking thing. All right. Running another one. $7. 3 colors available. Jay Wood, 87, didn't it? Wait a minute, where did I get the 7 from? Oh, that was Hooch. All right, my bad. Jay Wood 8's in there. Oh, Hooch 87 is on it. Oh, we got some sniper action. Secret Service, they're up, they're out. Uzis are out. I see a PDW in the corner. Hooch 87 sneaks away. What color you want, Hooch? Purple. Sweet. Kind of like a bluish, purplish. Got one for Hooch 87. And then that one was his as well. There we go. All right, I got 2 more. That's the last 2, Jay Wood. All right, that's the last one. Run them as a pair. Let's run them as a pair, and I'll start at 12. There we go. Running as a pair. Jay Wood's got it at 8. Or shit. Jay Wood 8's got it at 12. Jeez. I had coffee, I swear. Oh, Black Cat out of nowhere. Got a little book depository action going on there. Is he going to take it? No. Jay Wood pops up from the grassy knoll. Takes 2 shots with some undetermined rifle. Whack. Secret Service is out. RPG just went overhead. The tracers are now flying. A minigun just popped up out of the Suburban that came launching out of the parking deck. Jay Wood 8 picks it up, and Wise Man just spit a poppy seed from who the hell knows where. All right, Jay Wood 8. Good pickup. In my quest to become president, I started looking at the security detail and what kind of weaponry they carried. So that's why I got all that craziness just now. All right. So y'all saw what I had. I got a lot of jade. I got a lot of cool Rough Riders. What level of jade y'all want to look at? Because every couple buys or every couple of my auctions, I'm going to throw in one of these jades. We're going to take a look at them. Now, this one's a Best Techman. Best Techman. M-A-N. Best Techman. Best Techman. That one's a Ronin. Best Techman. That one's a Ronin. That one's a Ronin. It does have a map of 5190. So I got to ask 52 on the Ronin. I'm not good at that. Trying to keep it in frame. All right, here we go. 52 on the Ronin. Yes, I know it's pricey, but I do not have any karambits today. All right, we sold out of the paracord. Blaze King, are you in here? I got your kukri in. Tactical arrowheads from Marbles. These have a cordage notch, and they also have two pegging holes. Comes with a little bit of cordage. Of course, you would make your own green pegs to put through the end of the arrow if you so choose. Those are a pretty nifty novelty item. Um, they're one of those things where you'll never need it. You'll never like actually need it at all in any way. But it's really cool to have. That one's in the 4 to 7 ounce, and it is 11 bucks. 11 bucks on these. Super great deal. Get enough people up in here. I'll do some non-map item fucking goes too. All right, backed by popular demand. A green angry shark. Green angry shark. After he eats you, you don't want to smell his, you know. And I got angry skulls. Well, I guess all skulls in any context are probably not necessarily happy, you know, because they are in fact a skull. This is one of our regulars around here. I really like them. I like the shark one the most just because it's almost insulting to be bitten by a green angry shark in a parking lot somewhere when you try to rob somebody. 12 bucks, winner's choice on these. Winner's choice. That is a weird playlist they got going today. Next up will be a QSP knife. This is a canary in jade with stainless blade, stainless canary liner. Liner lock. It is a manual. QSP comes in very nice packaging with a lot of stuff. So if you're a collector, they stack nicely. They're beautiful boxes. They wear well. All right, QSPs. That one's only about 1 to 3 ounces. Yeah, that one has map. Both of the canaries have map of 45. I also have one of the canaries in pink, but it's not jade, of course. 45 bucks map on that. Whoop. You almost got to see me cut myself on with that one. Very nice piece of steel there. Mini stray razors up next. Beautiful beast there. Very economical as well, if I remember correctly. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's super, super economical. $6 on that one. $6 on the fixed blade straight razor. Does not fold. Somebody tried to give me a freaking shave of that yesterday. I freaking ended up cutting myself. I've been liking playing with these glows. I don't want to get moisture prints on anything. I don't remember what's carbon and what's not. Got a bunch of giant machetes. I noticed as finances get worse, a lot of more people are having to pawn their stuff off on here. I want you to know that if you're out there reselling, stay the course. Don't give your shit away. If you got yourself into a position where you don't own everything, well, you got to satisfy your creditors. But if you own everything, batten down the shutters, close the hatches, get ready. It's here. Summer is here. Normally, summer don't happen till June, but this year we're getting summer early. And I don't mean the weather, I mean the buying habits. All right, this is Moon Glow. If Big Man was here, I'd get him to turn out the light because I believe this Joker glows in the knife. Glows in the knife. Listen to me. I believe this Joker glows in the dark. Now with the three blades, that would be what? Oh, I wish Jeremy was here, but he's got himself healed up and going back to work or found a new job. So he's not here to help me. He's very helpful too. Welcome to summer. Summer is here. If you own all your stuff, there's nothing to fear. All right. Looks like that one's 16 in the glow. 16 with the glow. 10 seconds on that one. Nice, beautiful rainy day here in Central Virginia. With some beautiful knobs out. These all just came in yesterday. Some of them haven't been opened yet, so we will learn some stuff together. I got some SRM. The SRM did get open. I have an Andromeda from Travisa that hasn't been opened yet. That one will get open today. I also have that glow in a Trapper and in a liner lock. Also have it in a Trapper and a liner lock. Fixed blades right now. I've got a couple Rough Riders. I've got a Bigfoot Rough Rider. I've got a combat ready but Rough Rider. And then I've got a bunch of marbles that we just picked up. They haven't been fully priced out yet or opened. We've been working on them gently. Here's a marble Bowie with orange blade. All the marbles have orange blades, though. What type of fixed blades are you looking for? Just Sam. hunting, tactical, fighting, smaller tactical style. All right, let me take a look around. The only things I have that fit both of those terms right now would be these two. I don't even have like a. Oh well, that's a shame. I have a metric ton of minimalist I can't sell anymore on here. Along the lines of a minimalist. Closest to that one is the mini tack Bowie from Cold Steel, and I won't have those again until Tuesday. In my line, anyway. I'm not saying that's definitive across all lines. I'm just saying in my line. Spike. The Spike is a Tanto, and it's billed as a neck knife. I think it comes with the beaded chain and all, too. Yeah, beaded chain, Kydex sheath, no clip. Here, this one's been opened to a deeper extent. This is the knife itself. Full hilt. I joked that it replaced their old shower knife. There used to be a Cold Steel that was made out of stainless and had epoxy melted into the seams to form a hilt, and that was a great shower knife. So I always joked that this replaced their shower line. Yeah, let me see if I can find it on the sheet. I know it's in the inventory, if nothing else. Sorry, this thing's a little slow today. And I don't know all the prices, so. There it is. $30. Should be closing it in right now. Here it is. Cold Steel Spike is 30. Whoa. Do 25 on it. If I can get it to run over here. $25 on the Cold Steel Tanto Spike, if anybody's interested. jeez. Probably shouldn't. He shouldn't have been reading that. Put that one away. All right. Now I'm done choking on that coffee. Hey, I get it. Whew. I'm just now realizing I only had one jade knife and fixed blade, and Black Cat got that one last night. Just manual or? Okay, it is a manual. Oh, jeez. Let me get some oil on that one. I was embarrassed for it. It's not mechanically broken. It's just tight. No anything flicky on this one. It's rigid though. Feels really. What's up, Absinthe? Feels really good for its shape though. And nice lines on it. They're very crisp. They're like super crisp. Kind of like that trifecta of elites we sold yesterday to uh Consigne. I can't remember. You in here? Sold him a trifecta yesterday. All right, this one's a Rough Rider though. This one's not assisted. It's manual. It is a liner lock. It would show up in the 1 to 3 ounce range. And if I remember correctly, that one was economical being a Rough Rider. Yeah, it's called the Stiletto Liner Lock by Rough Rider. And that one's 14. Of course, when you buy from us, you get lots of coupons and discounts. We're like the Kohl's of the whatnot world. Our rewards program is very amicable. Absinthe is in there. Good pick up Absinthe. I didn't ring your cowbell, Absinthe. Dang on it. Where's that cowbell? For those of you who don't know, little white one behind my hand. These there. Those are called glows. No. Blue box, black box. These two. Okay. These two are called canaries. Canary liner locks. It's the black version, which is the same as the other. It's just stainless. These are the highly sought after JG10 scales that are opaque, see through. These do not glow. These have a map of 45. They fall into 1 to 3 ounce, so shipping is about as negligible as it could become. I got to do the unpin repin trick. All right, it's pinned. No problem. I'll run it in case anyone else was tantalized by its appearance on screen. It'd be winner's choice. Black or silver is the same price. 10 seconds on those. Smahan, I didn't even see you come in, Smahan. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Great pickup. You can get silver or black. Silver or black. Winner's choice. Black, is it? All right. Excuse me. I still have a little bit of that coffee in my lungs. Little factoid. I was going to try to have a co-host for this, but the person had to go on a trip that must be completed in a timely manner. And no, they did not go to prison. So I will get another stock of Jade Nubs next week, and we will have a co-host. Because I know these won't make it past tonight. I made sure I did my research and got these deals together for you. Smahan 1. It's funny because it's the name and it is the action of what happens. Smahan 1. Oh, that's a horrible impression of the guy that barely gets the jokes or doesn't get the jokes on Family Guy. I do an okay Cleveland too. The only thing I can do of Giggity. I can't even think of his name. Quagmire. The only one I can do of him is Giggity. Oh, it's funny because it's true. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. All right. In case somebody else wanted the other QSP, I'm going to go ahead and run that. I love Family Guy. Family Guy and American Dad and the Cleveland Show while it was on, they all had the most truth you would catch on actual TV, to include news broadcast. All right, 45 bucks, 10 seconds. This is the last on the QSPs and Jade. This is the lighter stainless. Less contrast, much brighter. All right. I want to get to those sin cuts. I want to open those sin cuts, but I can't bring. Oh, there's something else I wanted to show. I just can't bring myself to open the sin cut. I don't know if all three of these Rough Rider copper coils have the same price point or not. I will look while y'all observe this one in all of its infinite beauty. That's the copper coil. And I actually believe that it's actually copper because the way the different tones of the metal are reminds me of 1-inch K copper. I've had to pull a lot of K copper before. Well, I should say I had to push a lot of K copper before, and it looked like that. And its weight. This thing is weighty. .55 ounces there. and only 3.5 of that is box. So there's a full 4.20 ounces of copper and inlet and steel. This one is a lockback. I think all three of them are lockbacks. Stonewash blade, which is the real cutting action. I gotta look it up and see how much it is, Marty. I might be able to give you a winner's choice too. Excuse me, I'm still coughing up coffee. All right, Marty, since it's you, I'm gonna give you a winner's choice on that. Let me not knock down this multi-million-dollar trivia knife while I'm at it. A little more shape to that one. Two blades. What does that make that one? A trapper? Stonewashed. One cup. That one got a little nick in the box. Oh, never mind. It's like something that was stuck to it. A big two blader. All right, it is pinned. A cost average $17. Winner's choice on the copper coil knife. $17. Winner's choice on the copper coil knife. High voltage 69 is in there. Great pickup, high voltage 69. Welcome. You came here, browser. You leave an initiate of all order. Protect those weaker than yourself and let the 3 feet around you be the best place anybody could be today. Which one you want? Top left, top right, bottom. Bottom. Beautiful. They need some kind of a user diagram, so you know how to put it back in there. Everything needs a user manual. Everything needs a user manual. All right, high voltage 69. Pick that one up. Two more there. $17. Winner's choice. Oh, this one's a 3 blade. Oh no. I shorted it on its blade count. $17 on that one. Poor Val Kilmer died. $17, 10 seconds on that one. Winner's choice on the coils. Grab one, take it home. HD Marty's in there. Uh-oh. Sam is G4Y. Gafori. Sam is G4Y picks it up. Great pickup, Sam is G4Y. Excellent. You came here, browser. You leave an initiative of order. Protect those weaker than yourself and let that 3 feet around you be the best place anybody could be today. Which one do you want? 3-blade or 2-blade? Whoa. Which one you want there, Sam? Top or bottom? 3-blade or 2-blade version? 2-blade? Yes, sir. Or ma'am. Sam is G4Y. All right, let's see what else we got. Did anybody want the last one? I noticed that we had a counter bid in there, so somebody was at least interested in one of them. We're gonna see if it might have been this one. Whoops. $17 on that. Last one in the copper coils. Last one in the copper coils. It's a 3-blader. Weighty. Very weighty. Welcome in, everyone. I appreciate you joining us today. Thought I had a folding sharpener around here. I don't know what happened to it. All right, this is the only Bigfoot themed item I got this time. Last time we had a Bigfoot folder. This time we got a Bigfoot fixed blade. This is a Rough Rider. Full hilt. That's its model number, not its steel. I'm not sure what steel it is. That's the Bigfoot fixed blade. Does go in the sheath like this. Any of y'all are a Bigfoot hunter and you're looking to give him a peace offering or something, this might be a good gift. I mean, I don't know. I've never been to a Bigfoot white elephant party. I hear they get kind of out of control because they're so large. When they get the knee slapping, like the whole cave be shaking and stuff. So I'm not 100% sure. I've never got an invite. But I know that this is a weighty fixed blade and it's got a good price on it. Let me find out what that is. Oh, yeah, that actually isn't bad at all. $16 on that one. $16 on the Bigfoot fixed blade. Shoot, at the price of paracord, there's half of that's in the paracord. Except for a dark sun. $16, 10 seconds on that one if anybody's interested in the Bigfoot fixed blade. Black Cat, man, I know how to lure you into the back of a car. You want a fixed blade, big boy? Here you go. Come on, come on. Close the door. Close the door. Get him. Oh, he's got claws. Ah, Black Cat's getting. Uh oh. Did something happen there? I thought I saw some counterbids there. Nice. Black Cat's picking it up. Thank you, whoever's modding for me that I forgot to mod. I am not as good as community team effort in making sure that all the mods get added as Big Man is. He is a lot better than me. It's Knife Boy. All right, let me get you modded. I was like, I know I see a familiar name in there, and somebody's functioning as a mod, it looks like. All right, let me get you modded. I thought Black Cat, where's this thing at? There he is. Oh, that sucks, man. All right, hopefully I modded y'all and I didn't unblock you. All right. Things like that happen around here. I am old. My mind is discerning, but my eyes are not. Black Cat Blacksmithing, one of the original OGs. Thank you, my friend. That was a great pickup, by the way. Great pickup. All right. Still coughing up coffee. What is wrong with me? I need to choose your own adventure. I need to think of a way to make this the choose your own adventure show. I saw somebody the other day. Um, the other day somebody had up. Now this comes with a sharpening stone. All right, there is a sharpening stone in there. Somebody had a 3-choice poll of what do you want to see next? Cheap knives, vintage knives, or high-end knives. And I was like, well, that's a good way. Very democratic of doing it. But then, like, if you don't refresh every now and again and put the poll back up, what if they thought that, they're like, oh my God, he's still going on with this? One of those type deals. All right. You thought the Spetsnaz shovel was special. I don't even know what this is called. But this thing is so special. When the UPS guy delivered it, he had to have an aide with him just to walk this thing in. All right. Let me check that out. This thing is different in many ways. And I've never beheld something such as this, so I don't even have any jokes, all right? Like, I'm just so. Oh, shit. Uh-oh, I got an old man knee all of a sudden. Oh, I'm old. My knee hurts. I got to get one of them copper line things so I can still partake in 20-year-old activities at 50-something and expect to be fine. Oh, it's not bad. You're not going to believe this. This is actually called the chopper. It's called a chopper with sheath. Chopper with sheath. And it's in the 1 to 2 pound range. I almost feel like that's a hydrant key, but it's not. Like, I don't know. This thing's nasty, though. This thing's nasty. It's called a chopper This one does come with a sheath. Royale with cheese. There we go. There we go. Royale with cheese. That's a little, what's that a reference to? Pulp Fiction. All right, it's actually an economical item, but it's super heavy. So much so that I have to create a listing for super heavy. Really wish Whatnot would look at this menu the way it's white with really light green. All right, got that created. All right, yes, it's in the 1 to 2 pound shipping range, but it's not an overly expensive item. So looking at 26 on that. 26 bucks, 10 seconds. Does come with the sheath, which as we get through the show, you're going to see is not always the case with marble items. And when I say that, I don't mean I'm just selling the sheath separate, because I am. But um, it's not by my choice. Is that they actually come separate. I pay for them as separate line items. It's kind of silly, but I guess in the era of people making their own Kydex stuff, it kind of makes sense. It was definitely a big cheese slayer, man. That thing was huge. All right, let's see what else we got here. Get you a little more cant and. All right. Nick was super popular last week. I was not able to get as many as I would have liked, but I got some. This is the 2-blade Nick. And when I say the 2-blade Nick, it's zombie Nick, of course. And according to Zombie Nick, friends don't let friends eat friends. Rough Rider. These are in zombie green. Nice laser engraving on these. I have the 2-bladed, what is that called? A Stockman? All right. And then I also have the toenail Stockman. All right. I got the 2-bladed Stockman, and then I have the toenail. Ooh, who's that handsome feller? Oh, it's a trapper. Zombie Nick. Nothing on the back of that one, so I presume it's going to have the same saying on this one. Friends don't let friends eat friends. Toenail. That's literally what they call that one. The Zombie Nick toenail. And if I remember correctly, they were very close together in price, so I can probably cost average. Yeah, they were very close together in price. Okay. That one's not a Stockman then. Okay. All right. This is in the 4 to 7 ounce range. And it looks like the price on those. It's another 17. So 17 winner's choice. 17 winner's choice on the Zombie Nick items. Winner's choice on the Zombie Nick items, $17, and they are running. The toenail is new to us. We actually had the razor the last time, and that one sold. These two. Actually, I didn't have that one last time, I don't think either. I think I just had the razors. The razors were a two-bladed job. All right. Put Zombie Nick away. And I do not believe that these glow in the dark. I don't think they glow in the dark. But I do have the glow in the dark version of some case style knives. Well, that's not really what y'all are here for. Y'all are here for SRM. There's a SRM and Jade G10. You can see through it. Now this one says stay ready for more on it. And our mod Jeremy Smythe said this is a folded one piece frame / liner. All right. One piece folded slant. You know what I'm trying to say. Good golly, I look like Gene Simmons right there. All right. This is an SRM. Very well made. Very nice packaging as well. This will stack nicely in the knife safe. Stay ready for moron. There you go. All right, I got to look that SRM up because nobody comes walking in here asking for SRMs. That one is called the 258L Ambi Lock in Jade. And the price on that one is MAP at $49.95. So I got to run it for $50. That's the SRM 258L Ambi Lock in Jade. $50 on that one. I know it's pricey, but it's nicey. I really like the idea of the one piece folded frame. The push blades. I don't remember. Let me look real quick. They weren't that much. 13 or 14. These are 13. I got 4 models. Stonewash, black, stainless. They call it silver. And then Galaxy. $13 on those. Those are in the 4 to 7 ounce range, so we're on the right setting. All right. $13 winner's choice. 10 seconds on the push daggers. Anybody's interested in? Black Cat's in there. Oh, the skinny ones? I'm sorry, Moonshine. I actually like the sharks myself, so hold on, I'll get it. The pretty one, I'm not for sale, Black Cat. You're going to have to pick a dagger. I'm assuming you want the galaxy or the silver. I don't know. I like color. All right, that's what I thought. I haven't figured it out yet, but I might have wise woman here tonight to help me. Another one for Black Cat. And then the two that I did not bring up. All right, those are Angry Shark and Crazy Skull. All right, Angry Shark. Yep, wise ma'am. I'm sorry. All right, let me see what they ring in at. They ain't a lot. They might actually be less than the other ones. Yeah, those are less. I mean, both ways. I think they're only 1 to 3 ounces. Well, nope, they're still 4 to 7. All right, these are $11, winner's choice. $11, winner's choice. 10 seconds on those. If anybody, whoa, 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 we got a little tussle going on here. I don't know what happened there, but all of a sudden the bartender duck came back up with an ogre beating stick, and absent-minded professor's taking one for the win. Which one you want, absent? Shark. Yeah, absent-minded professor taking the angry shark down. There ain't nothing wrong with the skulls either. It's just the angry shark's got a little more personality. Skulls, they be hanging out like loiterers. Whereas angry sharks, they just pass through, they do their business on you, and then they leave. Absent-minded professors in there. I believe you got an earlier purchase as well. You did. Excellent. Excellent. All right. All right, we're going to run that other one. Might not be any tussling over this one. Who knows? Who knows? It gets wild up in here sometimes. It's like a motorcycle club on GTA. You never know. $11, 10 seconds. Here we go. Uh-oh, KY Moonshine's in there. Get some cowbell action. Oh! Another tussle at the door. Absent-minded professor going to take away the duet today. I guess it's a duo because I've never heard these talk, and some of the things do talk to us occasionally, but this one's never particularly spoken anything to me. So I don't know if it just doesn't like really pretty white guys or if it's just quiet like that. Of course, a skull probably doesn't have any vocal cords either, so I can't imagine it could say a whole lot. All right. Another great pickup for absent. Giggity. All righty. Anybody want any other push daggers? It's a whole new world. A world full of fun Fridays. All right, we got a couple sales. We're going to run a Kubi. All right. I'll tell you like I told the people last night. This is going to go all the way through to tonight until I open it. So if you are familiar with Kubies, this is a KU 322E. A KU 322E. And I'm not opening it in case you are a collector. It'll get open tonight for everyone to see and then bid on. But if you're a collector, I don't even want to break the plastic because I respect your art and your patience, and I don't have that kind of dedication. I should say self-control. That one is called a Titius. That one's called a Titius. Map on it is $40. Map on that one is $40. And I believe that's in the 1 to 3. No, 5.75. I didn't put it on top of a full box, did I? No. All right. All right. This is a Kubi KU322E. KU322E. Map on that one was $40. All right, go ahead and run it. I've talked about it enough, giving you enough time to look it up, see what it looks like. $40, 10 seconds on that one. Then I have one more Kubi. That one had a map of 48. All right, and then the last Kubi is a 342B. And this one has a map of 48. And I'll go ahead and run that one at 48. And then tonight's show. Well, I said I would show these at least twice before they would get open and try to sell them. So maybe I will open them. Anybody interested in them but not buying because they haven't seen it yet? Not a collector type. Because they will eventually get open. All right. Just like that Trabisa Andromeda. It'll eventually get open. All right, I got a marble skinning knife up next. Do you like them, KY? Well, I should say Kentucky. You like them, Kentucky? You do? They feel good, just obviously I'm touching them through plastic, but they do feel good. They feel right in the hand. It just felt right, Ossifer. All right, this is a marble skinning tool. Marble skinning tool. Comes with the little belt sheath. Comes in a nice little box, too. It's not very expensive either. It's economical enough to maybe throw in some sort of, I'm going to run off in the woods and hide like an Indian kit. You know, just another tool to make life a little easier. $7. $7 on that one. It's the marble skinning tool. Oh, you go for it, Kentucky. Happy wife, happy life. She won't say nothing when you buy a new knife. Good. I try real hard. I do. I try. Sometimes I'm ridiculoso. Sometimes I'm fantastique. But I try. All right. Here is an item that I really was going to pick up for myself. But I was reminded by several people that I know that sometimes what you like is what other people would like. Because I was like, I don't think anybody's going to like this. This is a Rough Rider honing stone folder. The diamond hone. I can see a difference in the coarseness, but I do not know what the grit difference is. One would have to reference their website. It's actually a pretty neat tool. It's weighty. It's weighty. It's definitely in the 8 to 11. But I don't think it's very expensive. Yeah. Yeah, they're not very expensive at all. 12 bucks. 12 bucks. Anything orange? Let me look around. I got a lot of marble big knives here, and they're usually painted orange. 12 bucks, 10 seconds on that one. That's a folding diamond hone. Yes. And it's assisted opening. Diamond sharper line lock. Yep. Assisted opening. Yep. And it's got 2 different abrasions on it. 2 different abrasions on it. Let me know if you want me to run it. I'll run it again. All right. Something orange. Anything green. All right. Louis, 1607. Are you looking for folders or fixed blades? And Bowmore. Only thing I see in OD or green is the airplane knife. I don't have a lot of folders. I got jade, but if you're looking for olive, I don't really have anything in that line. At least I don't see it anyway. Folder? Okay. Yeah, I don't have any folders in orange. I just have these big fixed blade marbles that have been coming out with the orange painted blades. Which we're still working on which ones got sheaths and which ones don't. When I say we, I mean me and my several personalities. No problem, Lulu. No problem. I get new stuff in twice a week at least, so come by and see me. Come by and see me. Once Big Man gets back, we'll be a lot more regular on our shows. Oh, wow. I might have accidentally bought this as a California legal knife. No, I'm just joking, y'all. I know you can have butter knives longer than this. Uh-oh. I hear activity. I don't know. I didn't call him this morning. He didn't text me either. Because he doesn't love me like he doesn't love me like that anymore. I heard noise over there though. Maybe some. This reminds me of Elk Ridge a little bit. You know what I'm talking about with that wood grain on the Elk Ridge assisted opening folders we had? All right, you'd be okay. We had a while back. Um, it went well. It went well. He might be down there by you. I didn't think he was going to make it through Kentucky on the way back, so he's probably down there by you. Matter of fact, Off in the Woods Survival, if you're on here, you might want to hit him up too. He's got a whole bunch of diesel cans. All right, I don't even know how much this is, but it's a money clip. All right. And I love the blade design. And as you could tell, it serves well as a fidget flipper or whatever the hell those things are called. This one's obviously not suitable to play with in class, but you know, depends on if you're in the army or not. Oh, that thing's cheap as dirt too. All right, $8 on that frame lock folder, money clip folder, whatever you want to call it. $8 on that one. I only got one. I just wanted to take a look at them. Up the iron is in there like swimwear. It happens. Oh shit! Up the iron. That was way too much in shipping. That was set to 8 to 11. All right, I'm gonna comp you some stuff. This is only like 4. If that, it might only be 3 something. It's 3.22. All right. I'm sorry, man. That happened to me yesterday too. And I gotta tell you, I feel like a dirtbag when that happens. I just because that's something I could have caught with a little bit of forethought. All right, sorry about that, man. I will hook you up with some product though to compensate you for that. And if it ends up going over the 8 to 11, I'll pay it. Up the iron. Was that your first purchase too? Awesome. You came here, browser. You leave an initiative all order. Protect those weaker than yourself and let the 3 feet around you be the best place anybody could be today. All right, what else we got here? All right. Got any axes? No. No. I'm heavy on machete, but no axes. I'm heavy on machetes, but no axes. I will get the machetes loaded before tonight's show, though. Those I have to look at their overall length and make sure they're not going to exceed the UPS maximum. Anybody out there size XL? I got some marbles tees in, but I could only get them in XL. And if you are an XL, I also have some Glock tees over there in XL. I got Glock Perfection pistol tees left. They're $15, and I got these. These Marble Knives shirts are $15 as well. $15 on the Marbles tee and XL. That's size XL. $15 on the Marbles tee and size XL. Plain white with marbles on the front of it. I'll be sporting one of these before long. I'm looking for a large, but if I have to, I'll just get my wife to wash it by itself. And then it'll be a small, and I can stretch it out with my dad body back into a large. All right. Dad bodies are useful. I know a lot of people think they're only good for providing comfort to crying children, but dad bodies are also useful for reshaping clothing. With the t-shirt, oh man. I don't know if I have a Kniff cheap enough to get under that profit margin. All right. But what I can do, KY or Kentucky, I can offer you a great deal on a 22 knife carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In my world, that's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In my world, educated pre 2000, that comes to 22. If you've been educated post 2000, I don't know what this number identifies as or how you would reach the conclusion. I just know that y'all been taught a little differently. All right, 22 openings on that. 22 openings on that one. That's a Marbles knife case. And honestly, I was so excited when I saw that we could get it in so many different brands. I've carried the Spyderco. I've carried the. I still have some of the zero tolerance, and now we've got marble, and these are very economical as well. You're not edge-emaciated. uh, $15 on this version. 22 knives, 10 seconds. Obviously, they're designed for folders. They're not going to work real well for fixed blades. Kentucky Moonshine said, I got enough loosey-gooseys to fill that joker. Uh-oh. So does Stajan. She's got some loosey-gooseys to put in here, too. Everybody's got 22 loose knives laying around, right? Stage 8, welcome. You came here a browser. You leave an initiate in the Dark Sultan community. Welcome. Protect those weaker than yourself and let the 3 feet around you be the best place anybody could be today. Also, take a look at the rewards icon. See what you qualify for. I make your spending habits pleasurable for us both. All right. Now, I do have one by Zero Tolerance, but I don't have any more by Marbles. So, I'll throw up one from Zero Tolerance in a second when I get back, and we'll go over that one. Stay Jamie. Thank you. All right. This is the Zero Tolerance version, which is a knife company for those that work in the school system. Zero tolerance is not just a policy in which everybody gets punished because one person was bad. All right. Zero tolerance is a knife company. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the other side. Pre 2000s education would have that as 10. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 total. So in the center. So we're looking at 18 total knives. What is that under the Trevisa? Underneath the Trevisa is a United Cutlery 2 push dagger kit. All right. Next up is the Zero Tolerance knife carrier. Holds 14 knives. This one's a little bit smaller. That one is 19, I believe, but Big Man may kill me when he gets back. I don't know. $19. I can't remember. I'm going with 19. $19 on the Zero Tolerance. Holds 14. And then I'll show you all that United 2 push dagger set that Kentucky picked up on. All right, United Cutlery does have MAP believe it or not. I didn't know that the last time, so if United Cutlery has been turned on to me by CRKT, then I apologize. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. I just didn't realize it had a map. Please do not try to ruin my profitable career like CRKT did. I'm just a guy that sells knives. Sometimes I get things wrong. All right. Double push derringers or daggers. Derringers. Listen to me. It's actually how we got our start was in derringers. Horizontal carry. And it has a mod so you could do it vertical. But I don't know where on the bod you would put that. I don't know if I was in screen or not. All right, let me find out where United is and what the map on that is. They have a map on it of $15.99. Okay, so I didn't do anything wrong the last time because it sold for 20 some bucks because I was pushing them at 21. But hey, y'all just heard me read it, so I'll do it for you at the 16. If y'all fight over it, that's up to y'all though. 10 seconds, 16 bucks, that's the map. Where it goes from there is up to y'all. Kentucky's in there. Great pickup, Kentucky. Get that sent off to you. And that one, I believe I have multiples of, yes. So I'll give you one and new in the box. Ain't even been opened, Kentucky. Didn't you already have them in? Nope. All right. Am I floating in a tin can? Far, that's right. Above the world. Planet Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do. We haven't gone over a best Techman in a while. This is another with the crossbar locking system. I can't just get it to fall out with gravity, but I'm sure if I applied some oil to it, it probably would. These are. I haven't used one yet. Best Techman. This one's Cicada's Wing. Cicada's Wing. All right, map on that one's $49.90. So let me get the weight corrected, and then we'll run it. It'll be $50 though. $50 on that junk. Best Techman. Best Techman. Comes in that fancy Pokemon 3D card printed box. Looks Pokemon-ish. There's another Best Tech up there, but it's the regular branded Best Tech. It's a Warwolf. A Warwolf, and it's a liner lock. And the Warwolf, I think that one doesn't have a map. Warwolf, and this one's the assisted opening. Is it? No, not assisted opening. All right. Liner lock. G10 Jade. Very nice. Very elegant. For reference, any of y'all that have the DSOVN everyday knife, that thing is getting right up on there with the everyday knife size. I actually kind of like that one. Not bad for a folder. Felt good in the hand. And it opened about like our knife does, so looks like it's well made. All right, that's a best tech. $45 on that one. 45 on the best tech. Like the hearts. Appreciate it, y'all. What's up, Big Belly Joe? Those two send cuts up in the top left-hand corner haven't been opened yet. I don't know what they are. I know they're jade, but I don't know what. I couldn't bring myself to open them because of the collectors. I was like, I don't need to be ravaged and ridiculed. Okay. In that same design. Some of them are dead sexy, man. Some of them are dead sexy. Blaze King, you in here? Blaze King, you in here? If you do, I got that. If you are, I got that kukri. All right. Come on. You know how you're supposed to work. There you go. There you go. Gong! Gong, 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 gong. Wang! 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 Jump up and get down. Now that's a nasty Bowie there, my boys. That is a nasty Bowie there. El Sabado. All right. Now, I know that you see the sheath, but it doesn't actually come with the sheath. So you're going to have to give me a minute to do the math to add them together to sell them as a package. But that is a big old Marbles Bowie. Looks like it's a 10-incher by my reckoning. Let me figure out how much it is and how much the sheath is, because they're literally listed separately. Marbles Bowie knife. And it is 3104-10. There it is. All right. The Kniff is that much, and the Kashif is that much. Okay, here we go. The Bowie with the sheath, $22. A massive Marbles Bowie with sheath, $22. There is a sharpening stone in here, but there's nothing in the top portion. That's just an empty slot, maybe to put some oil or some cyanide pills because you walked off in the jungle and got lost. I don't know. All right. Let's see here. Let's get a weight on that one. All right. Bowie with sheath. It'll be $22 on that one. $10 seconds on that jump. The bright green knives are moon glows. They glow in the dark. They're by Rough Rider. Maybe at your place. All right. Then we also got a cleaver in from them. I think it's called, Marvel's Cleaver. Watch it be called something else. Marvel's Meat Boy or something like that, you know. You can get some damn scissors around, y'all. Trauma scissors. Waka! 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 Nice! Nice! All right. Man. All right, this one looks like it comes with a sheath as well. It does. I mean, a stone as well. It's going to come with a stone. I am going to include the knife and the sheath together in the pricing. You got marbles? Yep. I got their cleaver. All right, marbles cleaver. Let's see if I can find this one. $22 on that one. $22. $22 on the marbles cleaver and the sheath. Yes, I know it's crazy that they come separate, but everybody got a gimmick, and that one's marbles. Even if they have lots of marbles. All righty. Make sure I keep those together so that I know. What else y'all want to see? Anything on that table interest you? If I load the shop, you'll be overwhelmed. You got to trust me on that one. Nice. Thanks for the raid, Palmetto Moon. I appreciate you. In honor of Palmetto Moon's raid, we're going to do a quick buck and go auction. Silver self-defense pen. All it takes is a swipe. All it takes is a swipe. And it could be yours. Buck and go. Here you go. Y'all have fun with that one. Oh, DB Easton's in there. Excellent. All right, my regulars. Jay with Black Blades. That one is a best tech man. Kentucky Moonshine's in there. Great pickup, Kentucky Moonshine. Great pickup. Great pickup. The jade with the black. All right. These are best techs. And then I have Kubies. The strap is marble, Palmetto. You want one? If you want one of those straps, let me know. I'll make you a quick deal on it. This is the best Techman. This one is the Ronin. This one's the Ronin. You like that one? Let me look it up real quick. See what I got on it. They were like right on the front, I thought. Yeah. Alrighty. Best Techman Ronin. 5190's MSRP on it. The other one's a Cicada. All right, 5190 on the Ronin. I gotta run it at 52. Give about fuck them. 51 it is. Hope I don't. You know what? I gotta do the 52. I ain't trying to get banned by another one. $52. Map on it's 5190 on the Ronin. 52. I ain't trying to get in trouble, but you can use the coupons. Then I have another one in the Cicada, and then I have the two Kubies, which I haven't even opened the Kubies yet. So, all right, let's see what else we got here. Starting to run the big stuff now, so they'd be growing in size. All right, what else I got? I got a couple of these axe thingamajiggers from Marbles too. I thought they were pretty cool. I don't know which one's which, but they are different models. If they're the same price, I'll offer them both, and you can do a winner's choice. That one have a cutout. All right, one without a cutout, round, and one with a cutout, also round. All right. Let me see what those things cost. 0151. All right, one's the fireman shovel, and one's called the camp shovel with hydrant notch. The fireman shovel is a little cheaper. That doesn't make any sense, but whatever. All right, this one's a little cheaper. Whoops, that one's a little more. That one's a little cheaper. That would be $19, but it is huge. You see if it's a pound or not. Oh my God, that thing's almost 2 pounds. All right. 1 to 2 pound range on the shipping on that. And how much was it? How did you lose that fast? Fireman shovel. All right, fireman shovel. $20. $20 on that one. I'm not above doing some demos, but Too much for my brain to keep up with today. $20 on the fireman shovel. You notice how it's flat? They call it a shovel. I imagine you can still do some spading with it, but. All right, now the other one is more expensive. The other one that's got the cutout in it, it's actually $5 more expensive. So that one's gonna be 25. Yeah, I know. I didn't make up the pricing. I just paid it. I'll just pay it. I'm just a man getting preyed on by the man. Oh, that is inconvenient. The way this is sheathed. All right. This one has the hydrant cut in it. That one's 25. I can see how for preppers in urban areas that one would be um, helpful because hydrants located on both ends of a downhill would still have fluid in them long after the rest of the system didn't have enough to pump. So, I know I sound crazy sometimes, but that's just because I can think really well. I desperately want to open this thing. It's a Pocket Samurai. It even has a caution on it that the blade is extremely sharp. Nothing makes you want to open something up and play with it like a don't hurt yourself warning. That's right. I try to think of as many of the variables as possible. And then if I've got as many as my mind can handle, I say, well, these should probably include lesser evils as well. So I'm probably knocking out 4 to 1 with every idea because some of them are multi-use ideas. Here's a Rough Rider Sparkle. Comes in that fancy container. I really wanted to get a leg version. I think that would be cool. A leg version in this would be nice. These are DSOVN polishing cloths, by the way. They're about $1 a piece. Anybody needs any? I sell like a 3-pack and a 5-pack and 10-pack. That's a Rough Rider Sparkle. Kind of reminiscent of a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a serving container for wine. What's the word I'm looking for? Decanter. Almost reminds you of a decanter full of wine. Not a bad price on that one either. It's kind of lightweight. It's in the 1 to 3 ounce. Yeah, I'll sell you as many as you want. What was that one? Damn, I forgot. Could have swore it was at the. It's in one of those lines. It's in one of those lines. I hope that train just didn't hit somebody. Oh, that did not sound good. Sparkle folder. There we go. There it is. Decanter. $14 on the sparkle. $14 on that one. It sparkles like a decanter full of wine and maybe little pieces of lead. Sparkle. Sparkle. Anybody down with zombies? I got some zombie nicks. Anybody down with copper? I got 1 coil left. I got 1 of the coils left. Only 1. Only one. I'm very sorry, y'alls. They did not last. They did not last very long at all. I thought they were all three going to go in that first set, but two of them went away from here. Let's see if we can pull up a trifecta in this set today and get this last coil gone. We want to get the last one gone. No sense having one coil laying around. That is a lot of copper, too, y'all. A lot of copper. A lot of copper. All right, 17 bucks on the coils. There's 17 bucks. Anybody in? Let's see. 17, that's the last one. Last model. Last one I got as well. I just noticed y'all can see the Gerber. I apologize. That one's not going to be for sale. I'll figure out somewhere else to put it with the rest of the pile of stuff that can't be sold and whatnot. Last of the coils. Last one. Did y'all find my Bigfoot already? Oh, yeah. That's right. Black Cat got the Bigfoot. All right. Next up, DSOVN. Next up is DSOVN. This is a heavy knife as well. Or heavy knife as well. 12? Oh, my gosh. Let me go look, Ed Bailiff. All right, I don't know about 12. How about 14? How about 14? Oh, there's 3 blades on this one. There, you get an extra $2 in blade. 14. I'll run it. See if anybody's interested at 14. 14 bucks, 10 seconds on the coil. It's a 3-blader. No takers. Any minis? Probably not, because just using the term minis, I'm not even sure what they are, so I might not have ever have had them. I mean, unless you just mean mini knives, I do have some mini knives, some like tiny ones. Not very many though. M8 and why not in mine? Oh, geez, I only got one left. If you mean tiny knives, I only have one left. Like Luminescent pearl. That is a good point. That is a good point. It would not be new anymore, but it's the only like tiny knife I have. If you meant minis, is in small. Then I've got one from Novelty Knife Co. I guess I lied. I do have one more from Novelty Knife Co. Come on, baby doll. There you go. It's a push. This one's an aluminum constructed push. I think these are like $5. Hello to France. Greetings. Yeah, y'all let Macron know we ain't real happy with him over here. But he don't lead us. All right. You're awesome. De tout. All right. Novelty Knife Co. Mini. Those are like $5. I think the other one was like $8. If anybody's interested in any of those little knives. That was fun. All right. What else we got going on? It's a very tiny little thing. It's a push, not a push knife. It's a like utility knife. Oh gosh, I don't know why I couldn't get it out. But it's got a real blade on it instead of a replaceable blade. It's little tiny. Yeah. California legal model, man. California legal model. Now, this is only legal in California for law-abiding people, though. If you're a criminal, you can still carry any of the other knives, but law-abiding people, this would be your limit. You know, something around that use level of specificity of uselessness. All right. Somebody pick a number from 1 to 3, because I've been waiting all day to open these unboxed knives, and I'm ready to open them. Oh, thank you, Heather. You was quick. You was quick. And the funny thing is, the Trevisa was number 3. All right. This is going to be the Andromeda, and I've been dying to open that joker. This one's got a stonewash blade on it. Let's see what's the most unobtrusive way to open it. Better material and craftsmanship. You know, it's really funny that as I look at this, I feel like that Novelty Knife Co. little utility thing we were just messing with would be perfect to open it. I've tried. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have not tried today with a Trevisa. Cut into the box, best way. Oh, my gosh. Black Cat, why do I feel like if we were drinking partners, you would have always led me astray? It made me feel good about it too. No, it's okay. Just kick the police car. He's sleeping. You know, like that kind of friend. All right, Andromeda liner lock in jade. I will try to sell it one time before opening it. It does have map. It does have map. I'm sorry. It's got a map of $39.99, so I got to run it for $40. Andromeda liner lock. Can't believe it's only $40. $40, 10 seconds on that. Oh, Kentucky Strand. Nobody gets to see it. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, Kentucky. Oh, my gosh. Oh, good golly, Kentucky. I'll never get to see it. I'll never get to see it. All right. This just in from Dark Sun. I will order another one for next week. Are you sure? I will order another one for next week, and then I will be able to open that one. I do not mind. Are you sure? All right. All right, y'all. Just for that. Whoa, don't you fall, baby doll. All right. Don't y'all type so loud. I'm concentrating. Ooh. I tried to be all night neat and I'm nice and neat and I missed. This reminds me of trying to sneak into my presents as a teenager, find out what I got, and then drop little hints to my parents if I thought it needed revisions. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, it's not a push through. Dag nabbit. It is a push through. Is it a push through? Did you know it was going to be this difficult? Okay, there we go. I was like, oh my gosh, I just displayed my lack of intelligentsia. Like all good knives, it came with a polishing cloth. Andromeda. Man, it looks just like it did on Star Trek. Ah, yeah. She's a beauty. She's a beauty. She's a beauty. Ah, yeah. Oh, hey, McFriendo. She's reversible, too. That's nice. I've seen these in black, but I've never got to see one in jade. I do like the opaqueness of it. It is a very good pickup. Great pickup, Kentucky. Hopefully, you'll be as happy with it as I was patient in opening it. Giggity. All right. Should I cross it like arms so that when you open it 80 years from now, it's frozen in that position? And you're like, I remember when Wise Man did that 80 years ago, back when I had a living body and wasn't just this discombobulated head on my grandchild's mantle. All right. It is a little knife. The green ones are jade. Oh, those bright green ones are moon glow. Moon glow. The tube is a jade knife as well. I haven't been able to bring myself to open it. I haven't actually tried to sell it once yet. All right, so let's see about doing that. This is a pocket samurai, and this is from Stat Gear Tools. So you can check out statgeartools.com. It says caution, blades extremely sharp, made in China, gives the model number, weight 2.65 ounces. I'm assuming that means net weight, meaning the knife. The blade style is D2 steel tanto. The handle is G10 in jade, and blade length 3 inches, handle 4 inches. Pocket Samurai. Okay. Just in case somebody's familiar with that and knows they want it, I'm going to go ahead and run it unopened, and then we will open it and check it out together. Ah, shit! No third-party sales, y'all. Getting a whole pile of stuff over here, and there's no third-party sales. Yeah. With a name like Pocket Samurai, you'd think you'd be a little more open to letting its own masculinity show through. All right. Well, let me make sure those sync cuts aren't no third party, and then we'll get y'all to pick a number. All right. So the sync cuts look like they are probably no Amazon. Yeah, no Amazon. Yeah. All right. Pick a number, 1 or 2. Who got my numbers? 2, 2. All right. 2 came up twice. All right, we're gonna open the Sin Cut, and we are gonna open the Sin Cut niches. It might be niches, but I don't know. I'm going with niches. All right. Flip top box. Already cut the tape with that beautiful novelty knife that we couldn't figure out what it did. Oh, it's eyeglasses. No, I'm just joking. Ooh, more product, no product. Show product. Ooh. Sin cut. JG10 handled knife. Oh! Oh, you're so fine. Yes. Oh, very nice. Is that reversible? It is. It is reversible. Nice. All right. Sorry, I'm checking it out on the oblique over here, trying to see what y'all are seeing. Everybody seems to be doing the pass throughs in the liners. You know what I mean? Like everybody's got it in there so that you can get that light going through there. Sin cut. I believe it says 16 CR16C MOV, but I don't see very well at all. All right, send cut. Send cut. All right, we opened that one. All right, and that one was SA09B. That is the niches liner lock. Niches liner lock. 37 on that one. 37 on that one. 10 seconds on that one. $37 on the Sin Cut in Jade. $37 on the Sin Cut in Jade. Kentucky's in there. Kentucky, I bet you if we open your gun safe, you have knife collecting through my ages. Like literally. You're gonna have a little jade collection. You probably got the first good Damascus copies that hit. You probably got the first roller Barons that hit. You build up collection. Good golly. And it's nice with Dark Sun pricing because we have all those coupons, and coupons are not aren't under map, so you can get discounts on map items as well. Great pickup. Run the little green ones. Sure, we can do that. Jesus, Brian, I didn't know you had that many knives. I guess because you mostly get surplus from me, I always assumed you was like had the fallout shelter all stocked. KY Moonshine. All right, somebody said something about the glows. Grim Reaper wanted to see the glows. All right, that Novelty Knife Co. just served really nice as a knife opener. And I guess the beauty of that knife is it's so small, you're not going to be tempted to use it for anything else, so it should actually stay sharp. All right. I can't tell you how many times I've sat down to eat and had to clean tape off of my DSOVN everyday knife. All right. I got 3 of the moon glows. Somebody help me with this. I think this one's called a Stockman. 3 blades on 2 different sides. Huh, that blade's actually canted to ride in there like that too. That was freaking cool. All right. 3 blades. Moon glow. These glow in the dark. These are by Rough Rider. Then I have a liner lock, which I think is just 1 blade. Yeah. Liner lock is just 1 blade. And then this one's got the 2 blades on one end. I think that's called a trapper. So those are the 3 variations of that in the moon glow. All right, let me find them on the invoice. And we move real slow around here. I'm very sorry. All right. This one, 15. This one, ow, 12. And this one, 19. Which one are you interested in? All of them? You want all 3 of them, don't you? All right, well, as presented, that would work out. Let's see, 12 and 15 is 27, plus 19 is 46. So those 3 at 46 is how it would be if you bought them individually. But I believe I could get them in the 8 to 11 category, save you on shipping, and I could do, let's see. I could do 43 on it. 42, 43, we'll say 42. 42 for the bundle of all 3 of the glows. 42 bucks. Anybody? Anybody? All 3 of the glows. 42. Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper picking it up there. Great pickup, Grim Reaper. Sorry about the cowbell. I normally give cowbell alarms, let everybody know that happens around here, but when somebody picks up a deal from us, we like to ring the cowbell. Grim Reaper, welcome. You came here a browser, you're going to leave an initiate in our order. Protect those weaker than yourself and let the 3 feet around you be the best place anybody can be today. Also, take a look at that rewards icon, see what you qualify for. You're going to get a bunch of coupons off, and every time you level up, you're going to get more. Welcome. It's a great cult community. And I say that because I don't know too many other I don't know of too many other channels where people are traveling across the country to see each other. So that I know is happening here. All right. Get that together for Grim Reaper 13. Black Cat, you've been hitting me up so much lately. I've come across, this is the third bin I've come across today that's got your name still on it. And I know I used all the bins the other day. So, all right. I was trying to get to the DSOVN everyday knife. This is the demo. This is not mine, but I do have mine. I eat with it. I clean with it. I perform maintenance activities with it. I wave it around in public when I'm scared by scary utes. Um, Luckily, we don't have a lot of utes in Virginia, so I haven't ever had to do that. But I fantasize that one day I might use it to wave around and scare utes away, whatever a ute is. All right. This is the DSOVN everyday knife. And I say that because when we got these, when we started looking at this company to make these for us, we were very excited about the level of quality that's gone into the construction. All the surfaces are machine finished. It's just an elegant, everyday, well-made folder. It is D2, 3 7/8 inch of stainless steel with a 4 5/8 inch handle. Overall length approaching right at 8.5 inches. Um, and that's at everybody's house also, so you ain't gonna lie about that one. All right. These are not cheap knives. Like I said, they are very well-made knives. For protected species. All right. Every DSOVN knife comes with a sticker and a band-aid in a box because the first cut's always on us. Also comes with a 6-in-1 carabiner tool that can be used to retighten this if it gets loosened. I give you a polishing cloth so you can clean stuff off of it fast so you can use it to eat. We do pack it in that shipping container inside of here so it doesn't get banged around. And it gives you lots of room because we send it in the DSOVN large tin. So you have a lot of room for extra accoutrements. We actually have a less than 1 pound survival tin that's based off of this box itself. So you really get a lot of value with DSOVN products. All, no frills, all features, y'all. No frills, all features. All right. The DSOVN knife is a heavy knife. It's in the 4 to 7 ounce category, and they are not cheap. They are $49, but you will love it. And if you don't, I have a 1-year no bovine feces warranty. You have any problems with it, you don't care for it, you send it back. As long as you haven't broken it in half intentionally, I will take care of it. Of course, now that Trump did the tariffs, I'm going to have to start making this in America. And it's going to be several $100 if I start making this particular knife in America. There's too many operations and machining. All right, that was the DSOVN everyday knife. I love my everyday knife. Yes, Brian, they are worth every penny. All right. Got a lot more jade here. If anybody's interested, you guys just let me know. I will pull it out. The jade, that is. I had to think quick. All right, we got one more sin cut here that has not been opened. One more sin cut here that has not been opened. This is a scepter. Sin cut scepter. All right, so the sin cut scepter, I'm not going to open it until I've run it at least once. That one does have a map of 35. The Scepter Liner Lock Jade G10. It does have a map. All right, it's in the 1 to 3 ounce category. It does have a map of 35. I'm going to run it at 35, and then we'll open it if nobody knows they want it. All right, and I do this for collectors. $35. Nah, I'm good, Izarpu. That is Jade Chewbacca. Kentucky did it again. Not giving anybody a chance to look at these things. And awesome. Great pickup. Great pickup, Kentucky. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You're going to have a lot of good stuff in your bin. So you can't call yourself a... Oh, you want to open it? All right. So you can't call yourself a collector if you ain't collecting, right? All right. This novelty knife code is not going to be new by the time I'm done with it today. That one got a ding on the box, though. Ooh, yeah. All right, that one you will see around here again. I like the shape of that blade without even having seen it yet. Reminds me of a spear point. Ah, nice. Nice. That's the sin cut. No, the knives that are sitting on top of the boxes are the knives that came in those boxes. This one just had not been opened yet because we don't sell the new fancy stuff. We don't open it until we tried to sell it a couple times because sometimes people want to collect them and keep them in their unopened state. So, but then Kentucky Moonshine showed up, and he been buying them unopened and then opening them. So he said, "I got my own way of doing things." I like his way too, though. You know. All right, Kentucky Moonshine had gotten that one. All right, in the Jades, I've got Best Tech Man. This is a crossbar lock. Crossbar lock. That's right. Not everybody's ever going to see those. All right. Then I have another Best Techman. This one, I believe, is the Cicada. This one was the Ronin. This is the Cicada. This one's substantially lighter. I mean, like, substantially lighter. One of these is 40 and one of them's 45, I believe. The Ronin is 52. The Cicada is 50. I got a couple QSP Canaries. I believe QSP Canary, the how much together? Well, I got to do a map on both of them, so it's going to be whatever that works out to be. But you should have some coupons, and courts did dictate that, or did say they cannot dictate the use of coupons, so you can still use coupons. All right, so we'd be looking at 52 and 50, so that's 102 is what I'd have to ask for it. 50 and 52 together is 102. If you want it like that, I will do it. I don't have any problems with that. But you have those coupons that you can use. So depending on what level you are, you're still bronze. That's only probably like 5 or 8%. But it is something, you know, it is something. If we were to run two of them, those are 1 to 3 ounce. So we'd be looking at 4 to 7 ounce for shipping. There we go. It's okay. I'm good. All right. And then I have the QSPs. This is Canary liner locks. I also have this one in pink. If anybody wants it in pink, I have this one in pink as well. These do have a map on them though. Hold on, let me find it. Then I got a couple Kubies over there as well. Canary liner locks. Sold the black one. Still got the silver one. $45 is the map on the canaries. 45 on this. So these were 52 and 50. This is 45. This is a Best Tech. This one's assisted. I really like that one because it's assisted. The way it flops out of there feels really good. I can't remember what page that went on. This is the Warwolf, I think. Yeah, Best Tech Warwolf. That one's 45, 42, something like that. I don't know, Chewbacca. And quite honestly, it's really not worth it to me because once the distributor cuts you off and you get your name out there, it's out there. So it's not worth it to me. I don't agree with dictating prices to us, but if you want to get what everybody wants, you got to play the game. All right, SRM. This one was actually fairly affordable, especially when I consider that this is a map of 50. For an SRM, I didn't think that was bad. That Best Tech. The Warwolf I don't have map on. But there's still not enough people in here to dollar go something. There's 15. If I wanted to give it away, I'd give it to my mods. Yeah. All right. SRM does have map. And it's $49.95, so $50 if you want the SRM. No, I'm good. All right. What have we not run yet today? A couple of the big knives and a couple of the razors. That's pretty much it left out of the new stuff that came in. All these marbles machetes, but some of these are going to exceed the length of the priority box. Out of the ones that I had up there, probably either that Best Tech Warlord or Warwolf or the SRM. It depends on if you like assisted or not. I really like the assisted Warwolf, and I like the arc on that. Feels like it's got some line strength to it. And then this one I like because I don't have any like that yet, and I like that one piece liner. That's a one piece liner that's folded over, and I've never, besides the Cold Steel Pocket Bushman, I've never seen another knife done like that. So I thought that one was pretty cool. But as far as the best, I'm not really a knife guy. I'm a gun guy. So I don't know, like, if you went out into the forums, what they would say. Yeah, I don't really know. What do y'all think? Best Tech or SRM? What's up, Anthony? Have y'all made it all the way up there? I like a 4570. My dad sent me a picture of a tree that had grown around something and then it had split. So it was like a big shot hole and then it split like that. And he said, testing my 4570. That thing was nasty. I really like that one piece. I think that would be the one. I've made my decision, and I think of the ones that I had that I'd opened anyway, the SRM was probably the best. I had not opened the Kubi yet though, and I'm kind of interested to see these because I sold one yesterday immediately. He bought it without opening it. I really like this one, this gigantic one. That reminds me of the girth of my everyday knife. Whereas this one reminds me of the CQC4 by Kershaw. It was about that size and looked about like that too. All right, y'all want me to open it? Anybody want one of these Kubis before I open them? They do have map. I will tell you what it is if I can find it. Always something. One's called the KU342B. All right, the Titius sold. So these are both called Balus. No, one of them's a Titius. The other one is a Balus. All right. Oh, okay. That is a dead sexy knife. All right. Kubi Titius. Titius map is 40. Bellis map is 48. I'm going to open this Titius. I want it, so I should probably take a look at that which I desire. Definitely going to have to keep one of them diamond honing straps, too, or honing stones. Ooh, okay. I see what they mean. Kubi does feel good in the hand. All right, that rolls out of there really. Ow. That rolls out of there really fast. And it is a manual. Rolls out of there really fast. You can see down inside there. Woo! Not new now. Yeah, that thing's crazy. All right, Kubi, Titius, liner lock. Map on it is only $40, so Um, I don't I don't understand how if your map is that low, why you have a map, you know. Like I understand for knives that are hundreds of dollars, but $40 on the Kubi Titius. $40 on the Kubi Titius in JG10. Very elegant little knife. It's dead sexy. If it were a trade deal, it'd be the most beautiful trade deal in the history of trade deals. All right. Speaking of trade deals, ugh, am I feeling it, baby? Good golly, am I feeling it? I got shit at the porch right now. All right. Anybody down with the Bellius? Bellius is a 48. I'm gonna run that one. $48. Yeah, I saw. I don't understand it all, but I do know that moving shit to here would be a good idea, but damn if it ain't gonna work. All right. I'm done pushing Jades for today. Got lots of outdoor goodies. Got lots of big knives. We'll be running a bunch of those tonight. Supposed to have a show at like 7. Ooh. Love these pocket sharpeners. Diamond pocket sharpeners. Been kind of trying to have some fun with these things a little later. I'll probably make a video. Oh, they're super cheap. $12. Oh, no problem. No problem. You're one of our best customers, Brian. You know I'm always going to take care of you. Those are actually sharpening stones. It's a diamond sharpening stone. Ooh, I can feel it. Yep. It's just set up like a folder. Yeah, and they're cheap. They're $12. Assisted opening and everything. In case you got to get your sharpening out in a hurry. Oh my God. There I was. Back in the Congo. I had an unsharpened bayonet and an unsharpened fighting knife. $12 on that one. 10 seconds on these. Only got a few of them. Bowmore! Any many penguin? No, I do not. But I will tell you what, that's going to be found in my search history later. Bowmore, first purchase, awesome. Welcome. You came here, browser. You leave an initiate of our order. Protect those weaker than yourself and let the 3 feet around you be the best place anybody could be today. Also, take a look at that rewards icon, see what you qualify for. You'll see that it's very easy to improve your collection and to help us grow at the same time. Bowmore, 56. I almost said 96. Whew. I was getting hungry, y'all. I was getting hungry. All right. Fillet knife, fish scaler combo. fillet knife and fish scaler combo. This is a Danco fillet. Super flexible. Super flexible. All right. Very flexible fillet. And a Marbles fish scaler. See how that works? Wash after use. That's a 4 to 7 ounce pear right there. Fix that real quick. All right, 4 to 7 ounce. For the pear, $10. $10 for the pear. $10. Here it goes. $10, 10 seconds for the pear. For the pear. You get the fillet knife and the fish scaler together, $10. Or you don't. Or you don't. And I go, hey, no takers on that one. And I just move it away like that. You know what I mean? All right, next up, Kershaw fillet knife with a brain spoon. Or you can call this the the boning knife. Boning knife. Boning. All right, and it's got the brain or gut spoon, whatever you want to call it. And it comes with the fish scaler. $23 on that one. I'm sorry, the knife is the bulk of the buy. All right, the knife is the bulk of the buy. $23 on that one. That's a 10-second, and that one's running. Oh, Benny Penguin's so cute. Oh, shit, that's a QSP. All right, I'll get that one. Oh, yeah, I can get that. Yeah, I can get that. All right, Vet 88M. I will get some mini penguin. I actually like that. That was pretty neat. I will get some. All right, got another diamond sharpener there, pocket version. And then I got the 3-in-1 cold steel pocket sharpener. All right, cold steel's 11. Grandpa Stone is 8. And the Lansky, I think, is 12. Ooh, I might have to leave and go get something to eat, y'all. I love you and all that, but I'm getting hungry. All right. Anybody that's been watching the show knows there's something they want, I'll go ahead and run it for you. I'm going to wrap up in the next 5 or 10 minutes. And go get some grubbage. Actually, my wife will probably be on the way here soon, so. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate all my mods, all my customers. Anybody else knows they need something out of here, I will speak for a little while before I. Oh, Parallel Universe Company. Thank you for being here. Am I this beautiful in the other universe? And please tell me I'm president there, and that the world's not all jacked up anymore. Nice to have people drop in from parallel universes and give us good news. All right. Remember, y'all, God loves us all. The only reason the world sucks is because we're all in it. Stop being a problem. Oh, it's okay. I understand, Kentucky. Was there anything else you wanted today? If there is, I will get it for you. But I'm going to be wrapping up. I need to get some lunch. My wife is probably getting off work soon. I'll be talking to her. Wing? I don't know what that means. I don't know what wing means. All right. Well, we're here. Cicada wing. Oh, okay. All right. I see how it works. We will get you that cicada wing. We will get you that cicada wing. You know what? I could have done it right there, but it's okay. Sometimes I like to do things the hard way. Actually, who am I kidding? Every day I like to do things the hard way. Cicada's wing. I want to say that one was a 50. Don't forget to plug your coupons in. And it is a 1 to 3 ounce knife. It's much lighter. All right, here we go. That one's up there. Kentucky Moonshine. You got to be getting to Squire by now. Or, yeah, Squire. I don't think it only takes like 5 things, I think. Yes! Yes, you unlocked Squire. Great. Now you got even more coupons because you got all the discounts that you had at the initiate level, and you'll get the ones for Squire level. What's up, C. Thomas? What's up, C. Thomas? All right. We're going to get that one plugged up, put away for you in that massive bin you've been formulating over there. Best Techman Cicada Wing. Yes, I think I have enough large tins. I could sell a couple. How many you want, Black Cat? A few. All right. All right. I think I've got enough put away. It is doing well. I've got enough put away to do all the rest of the everyday knives that I currently possess, Black Cat. So I think I could do either 3 or 6. Brian, I just recently got these, so I don't know too much about them, but I will find out if they can be moved onto another watch band. Yeah, they look like they can actually slide onto another one. Yeah. See that? And Brian, if you want one, I'll throw it off to the side until there's some other things you want, and then I'll accumulate them together, so you don't have to do a whole bunch of searching and stuff like that. All right, Black Cat, how many you want? 3 or 6? All right, got you, Brian. I'll put a couple off the side. I got a few of them. 5. think he was doing. What was he doing before? Was it 3 for 9 or was it 3 for 10? Do you remember? I want to say it was 3 for 9, which put him at $3 a piece. Shit. No, it's not sold. Well, if you're talking about this one, Brian, I've got some of these still. Yeah, these are the brass version now. The green ones, they're all gone. The ones I had a few months ago, they're all gone. Well, actually, I guess a few weeks ago. You like the brass? All right. One of those as well. Wonderful. All right, Black Cat. Get those 5 for 15. It's $3 a piece. Let me make sure I got the weight right so I don't shaft either one of us. Ooh, Jesus. I would definitely would have shafted myself. Ooh, good God. These are DSOVN large 10s. They are a survival 10 that we make less than 1 pound survival 10s out of. And we also package our DSOVN everyday knives come in them so that you can build your own kits. Yeah, we do have a design small 10 as well. The DSOVN large 10, sorry. All right, $15 from my friend Black Cat. $3 a piece. That's a steal. This will be the last of them. They are almost out. Singles are 5, multiple quantities are $3 a piece. If anybody else wants a single, I can do a single. Yep, I can do a single. All right, another great pickup for our friend Black Cat. Like, I know you had some, Black Cat. I just couldn't find it. All right, any other requests, anybody? You do have some Jade Nate knives. I've got SRM. I've got Best Tech. I've got QSP, another Best Tech, and I've got a couple Kubies left. That's it. All right. Then I have a couple of the Zombie Nick knives. Those are, I have a Toenail, and I have a Stockman, I think it's called. The Toenail is something to see, though. The Zombie Nick Toenail. Friends don't let friends eat friends. You gotta love that. Zombie Nick Toenail. Thing gigantic. Definitely makes a statement. Yeah, I know. That's because that's how you get away with a big toenail. Oh man, am I tired? All right. Well, Daddy needs some grubbage. Anybody else need anything out of the shop? Oh, okay. Yeah, that does make a lot more sense. That does make a lot more sense. Said, I don't need to outrun them. I just got to shoot you in the leg. That's how we roll, right? Everybody got to survive some way. Sometimes that's by shooting people in the leg. All right, y'all. That's right. You got to be faster than the other guy. Or you got to have a whole bunch of sweet greasies. All right. I'm heading out. I'm going to get some grubbage, talk to my spouses, see what she's doing, and whether or not she's going to come out here and do a show for a little bit with me tonight. I think she said something about chickens, so she might not come tonight, but you will see her tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on the bathroom some more, and I will do a show. I don't know what everyone prefers, morning or afternoon, but probably end up being in the afternoon. Probably do the show in the afternoon. All right. Hopefully it's not going to rain on everybody tomorrow, but if it does, come back in and see me tomorrow. We'll have a little bit of fun. If I've managed to get all these things loaded into the regular show format, we'll do the entire showroom, and I'll load the entire show, which is a lot of stuff. All right. Y'all be nice to each other. God loves us all, even the people you don't like, even the people that don't like him. He still loves us. He wants us to come to him freely and willingly. So be nice to each other out there. The world don't have to suck. You too, Brian. Yeah, world definitely don't have to suck. Bye, y'all. We'll see you tonight.